Ladies, here we are back again. We'll carry on with the page that we were making, which was this one. And we'd put the flap on, put the base paper on, and we're just going to put the envelope pocket on. One thing we do need to do is punch the holes again from this side. And it's really important to do that as you go along so that you don't build your pages the wrong way round, like I've done many times. So let's turn this over and punch away. When we finish making the album, we'll go back and put the hole reinforcers on, and they're the ones that I make out of the contrasting paper. But I do that at the end. So let's turn that way and use up all the scraps of paper. So we'll leave them bare for the time being. Okay, so we've done that. Lift the flap up and we're going to put this envelope pocket on, making sure that it opens away from the holes. I did start this tutorial and made it the wrong way round. So start again. And we're going to take the tape that we put on the back, take the backing paper off. Okay, turn it over, turn it the right way, and just position it over the corner of the book plate down there. Again, nice paper to be able to line things up on. So I'm going to line up with that stripe there. Just making sure that you leave the holes uncovered. Okay, I'm going to stick that down. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is to put the alphabet strip on. So I've put some ATG tape on the back, and I'm just going to centre it up and stick it on the front there. Okay, and then I'm going to put the alphabet strip on here. This isn't going to open, it's going to form a pocket. But we do want to cut the edges. What I'm going to do is line it up with the very edge to start with, here, and then I'm going to move it out about another 1/4 of an inch. Hold it firmly, fold it over, and then with your scissors, you perhaps won't be able to see this, but I'm just cutting along the top of the envelope here. Let's just pull that off, and cutting the corner of the alphabet strip at an angle with the envelope. So when you move it back onto the page, you get that black border. And then I'm going to fold the ends over on the strip, turn it over, match them up, and I'm going to cut the other end at the same angle. So both ends are the same, and then it will fit nicely on the envelope, and we'll have the black border all the way around the edge. So now we're going to stick it. We're just going to ink those cut edges, and then I'm going to glue it down. So let's use the ATG. And glue it carefully. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of wet glue at the ends, just to make sure that they don't curl up where the ATG hasn't glued. And just catch down any tape that's sticking out, position it and stick it down. And then just to finish that off, I cut out 2 of the stamps from the grammar school paper, folded them in half, inked them. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on those. Got the dropsies. Make sure you've got it the right way round, and then just stick it over those letters. You can put any tab on there from any of the bits of paper. So that's the pocket. And then for the tags, I cut this one out of, I'm not sure if it's the Nursery Rhymes paper actually, and the ABC emblem, or piece of paper, was butted up here. So I cut round that, and then so that I got the same shape on the other side, I folded the paper over, but I didn't crease it, and then I cut along the first cut line to give that nice curved top. And then I just punched a hole in the centre. My hole punch is set to 1/2 inch in, and that's the same as the page depth. The hole, same as I've punched the holes on the pages. And then I put a ribbon through that. It's got the spots on the back, and that sat. What's happening here? Oh, I've cut this paper too big and stuck it over the envelope opening. That's it, lift it up. So that one's going to sit in there. And then the second one was a black photo mat. I cut that at 3.5 by 5.5 inches. And then I cut out some of this grammar school paper at 3 by 5. Inked all around the edges, and now I'm just going to stick that down onto the base. A little bit of tape up the middle. Position it. Oh, it's not very easy doing this upside down, I have to say. Okay. Stick it down, punch a hole in the top. And then I had some spotty ribbon in my ribbon box, and quite like this, so I'm just going to put a ribbon through the top here. She says, perhaps I'm not. I did think that would just pull through, but okay. I just like to tie my ribbon just once with a knot. I'm not doing this very well. Right mess of it. Let me turn it round and do it. I can't do it upside down. Doesn't look like I can do it at all. And before you pull it tight, if you've got ribbon that's got a pattern on one side and not on the other, just twist before you pull the knot, and then get your ribbon into the I'll get the patterns on the same side. Just cut off the ends. Did that make sense? That sounded really weird to me. And there's the tag to go in the back. Of the envelope. And then the last thing we're going to do is just to put the button on the front to finish the whole thing off. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back of it. And Glossy Accents is really good for this. It's a fantastic glue. But I'm not going to use that. And then I'm just going to stick it down. And then leave that to dry. And that's our, is it our first page, second page? 1, 2, 3. Page 3. Finished. So I'll be back shortly with page 4. That's the slider card, so that'll be fun. See you soon. Bye!